All right, so we're diving into a game with some serious playoff implications.
Oh, yeah.
Steelers versus Bengals, Week 13. Now, both teams came in needing a win, but the Bengals had a big obstacle to overcome. No Joe Burrow.
Huge. Huge. I mean, you take a team's starting quarterback out of the equation, especially a quarterback of Burrow's caliber. It's an uphill battle.
It's like trying to sail a ship with a hole in it, you know?
Exactly. You're trying to bail water and navigate at the same time.
So let's unpack this. First, the Steelers' offense. I mean, talk about a transformation.
Right. Before this game, they were pretty one-dimensional. Kenny Pickett was throwing the ball 40, 50 times a game, and it wasn't working.
Yeah, they were predictable. And that's exactly what their new offensive coordinator changed.
Yeah, they brought in this run-first mentality, and suddenly Najee Harris is a factor again.
It was practically invisible in the first part of the season.
You know, right? It's like they forgot they had this super talented running back.
And it wasn't just Harris. George Pickens, too. He finally got the opportunities to make those big plays downfield.
Pickens is a beast. Give him some space, and he'll burn any defender. But he needs a quarterback who has time to throw.
And that's where the balanced attack comes in.
100%. It keeps defenses honest. They can't just focus on rushing the passer or stacking the box against the run.
Now, let's talk about the Bengals. How did they try to adapt without Burrow? I mean, obviously you can't replace a guy like that overnight.
No, you can't. But they did have Jamar Chase, and boy, did he put on a show.
He was making catches I didn't even think were physically possible.
He's just a different breed, you know? That guy can turn a 5-yard slant into a 60-yard touchdown.
But it felt like he was carrying the entire offense on his shoulders.
He pretty much was. They had Jake Browning in at quarterback.
Who, let's be honest, is not Joe Burrow.
Not even close.
So what could they have done differently, strategically, to give Browning more support?
Well, they definitely could have simplified the playbook. More short passes, more screens, anything to get the ball out of Browning's hands quickly and into the hands of their playmakers.
Make it easier for him to manage the game.
Exactly. Don't ask him to do too much. They also could have tried to control the clock more, keep their defense off the field.
Because that Steelers defense, they were terrifying.
Oh, man. TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith were like sharks in a feeding frenzy.
They were all over Browning. Those two were the difference makers in this game.
Absolutely. Watt was unblockable. He was in the backfield on almost every play, disrupting everything. And then you've got Highsmith on the other side, equally relentless. They just overwhelmed the Bengals' offensive line.
Like the Bengals' offense hit a steel curtain.
Yeah, that's a good one. But you're right. It was that Steelers defense that won them this game.
And we can't forget about special teams.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Special teams are so often overlooked, but they played a huge role in this one. The Steelers' punter was pinning the Bengals deep in their own territory all night long.
Which made it that much harder for them to even get into scoring position.
Exactly. Every drive was an uphill battle for them.
So the Steelers get the win, inching them closer to that playoff spot. But for the Bengals, this loss raises a big question.
Yeah, can they make a run without Burrow? It's going to be tough.
They need to figure out their offense, and fast. Otherwise, this could be the beginning of a pretty rough stretch for them.
Absolutely.
This game was really fascinating, I think.
Yeah.
Not just because of the outcome, but because it felt like we were watching a changing of the guard in the AFC North.
You know, you're right. We saw the Steelers reinvent themselves on offense. The Bengals struggled to adapt without their leader, and that Steelers defense just dominating.
I think this game says a lot about the future of this division.
It does. It raises so many questions. Can the Steelers keep this momentum going with their new offensive approach? Can the Bengals find a way to stay competitive without Burrow? And how will the rest of the division respond to these shifts in power? This is just the beginning, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds.
Mine either.
So much is up in the air, and that's what makes it so exciting.
This is going to be a wild ride.
Buckle up.
That's it for this deep dive.
Thanks for listening.
We'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.